Hello and welcome to another Overlord lore and theory video. I'm Shergog, your host, and today we are going to take a closer look at the demi-humans and why they are such a danger for us normal humans. But before we're going to take a closer look at any of this, let me quickly thank my Patreons for supporting this channel, as well as say thanks to all users of the YouTube thanks function for making one-time donations. And with that said, let's get to the topic at hand. The demi-humans of the New World are one of the most threatening predators humanity faces. Although humanity was saved from certain extinction 600 years ago and received magic and probably also combat techniques from their saviors, the 6 great gods, who would later establish the slain theocracy, the demi-human remain an immense danger, even with all of the newfound strength and technique that humanity has gained. And it has been confirmed that without the theocracy and its immense resources and enormously powerful warriors like the members of the Black Scripture or their godkins, humanity would eventually face the brink of extinction once more. And we begin here with some general facts. The demi-humans are one of only 3 main categories of species in the new world of Overlord. The other 2 are humanoids and heteromorphs. And every creature we have seen so far can be categorized into one of these 3 groups. As the name suggests, Beastmen are combinations of various animals along with some human or humanoid characteristics. And in contrast to heteromorphic beings, they are all capable of aging and eventually dying of old age. Although this maximum age varies from species to species, of course. And their strength, as the name suggests, is usually their physical power. This is particularly true for a subcategory of demi-humans, the Beastmen, who are combinations of humans and various predatory animals like lions, bears, or tigers. And they are considered particularly dangerous to humans, as there are very few weak individuals among them. And they also have no problem with eating humans, as can be seen from the raids into the Dragon Kingdom, where the nation of the Beastmen invaded and feasted and held elaborate dining events, where humans were also invited, as the main course, of course. However, despite their predatory nature, not all Beastmen are out to devour humans. They are generally capable of reason, and an ape Beastman is even a member of the Silver Thread Birds, an adamantite-ranked adventurer team that operates first in the Barwood Empire and now in the city-state alliance of Carnasus. Fan Long, the Redford Apeman, is also a beast lord who, in addition to immense physical strength, can control and channel the spirits of nature and wilderness to become even stronger and cause even more damage. However, his immense strength comes with some drawbacks in the human world. He is not particularly interested in formalities and courtly protocols and behavior rules, which is more due to his attitude towards life than his biology. Additionally, he is very clumsy and often causes great property damage wherever he goes, simply because he underestimates his immense strength, tearing off doorknobs or whole doors out of their frames when trying to open them. He also likes attacking things. Nevertheless, he means no harm to humans, and he, like the rest of Silver Thread Bird, was disgusted by the fact that Jerkniv seemingly betrayed humanity and life itself to join with Ain's Olgone. Moving on to the complete opposite of what humanity envisions as demi-humans, the Megalos are not physical fighters, but beings born with immense magical potential. They live in the Hills of Abelian, and are also part of the demi-human alliance that served Yaldabaoth and his demons. They are capable of using magic up to the 4th tier, and the exceptional specimen can even reach the 5th tier, something Nesrine, the leader of the Megalo tribe, demonstrated impressively. With her 4 arms, she could cast a different spell with each hand: Shock, Freeze, and Flame Lance. And Nesrine could also use the so-called Silver Lance, a silver elemental spell that could cause devastating damage to lycanthropes like Lupus Regina Beta. Moreover, the Megalos does not eat human, as they resemble human quite a bit, even with their 4 arms. Next in line there are the Stone Eaters. These creatures have no problem consuming human, and as the name suggests, can also eat various minerals, and if necessary, spit them at their enemy's back to break or at least damage metal armor, or soft skin and bones. Moreover, Stone Eaters gain various bonuses by consuming rare ores and minerals. Although these are temporary, they are still very effective. For example, eating diamonds makes them much more resistant to non-magical physical damage. And in general, they look like apes and use primitive weapons like clubs, or as mentioned these stones that they consume and use as a ranged weapon. Next we have the Merman, the fish people who live in the coastal regions of the New World. And they are essentially the counterpart to the Lizardmen, while the Lizardmen live on land and are very adept at moving in water, but still sleep on land. The fishmen live and sleep in water, but can also go and move on land for extended periods of time. Surprisingly, even though they live near or more precisely around the coast of the peninsula, where the Holy Kingdom is located, they are friendly towards the kingdom and engage in trade with it. However, due to constant wars with other Beastmen, there are many prejudices against them, so no particularly close alliance is desired from the human side. But this does not mean that these fishmen are not accepted by some humans. Warriors who have fought alongside them quickly develop mutual respect, and there also have been reports that a particularly handsome fishman earned the love of a human princess. You can see there are some parallels here with the fishmen from the Shadows over Innsmouth by H.P. Lovecraft. However, fishmen and human women cannot produce fertile offspring, as of yet, which of course Demiurge is trying to change. And next in line we have one of the most memorable demi-humans we have encountered in the anime so far, namely the Rabbitman here. As a bounty hunter and assassin, the headhunter Rabbit serves his master Osk, the manager of the Imperial Arena in the capital Arventar. He is extremely strong, fast and agile, and smart enough to recognize that he would have no chance against Einsolgon if the situation turned bad. And he wears a maid outfit because Osk, let's say it in a YouTube compliant way, has some very specific interests, especially when it comes to Paws of the Bounty Hunter, whose name unfortunately we do not even know. Nevertheless, the Rabbitman recognizes the usefulness of the maid outfit, as it makes him underestimated and perceived as a weak woman, meaning that the natural male weak spot, which causes bonus damage when hit, would not be the first target in any fight. Additionally, this rabbit has conversed with a frogman in the capital of the young sorcerer kingdom, so it is possible that Demiurge recruited him, or that Albert Elaine Ordle had some very strange fetishes. And with that said, we are going to move on to the Lizardmen. As already mentioned, they live on land, especially in swampland, near water, and primarily feed on fish and other seafood. And there are also sea lizardmen in the council state of Arkland, who prefer coastal areas to freshwater lakes. They are much stronger than normal humans and resemble muscular velociraptors. And they mainly wield primitive weapons such as stone maces. But they have the intelligence of a human, so they are not stupid. But they are few numbers and usually live with nature, rather than trying to cultivate it. But of course Einsolgon and Sarayuzu Sasha have changed that, at least for the Lizardmen at the foot of Azalesia. Next we have the Nagas, the snake people. They are excellent casters and more inclined towards magic, but with their long muscular body, they are far from weak, though their magical strength generally predominates. And we know one of them quite well. Rirarius was long the ruler of the western forest of Top, but he allied with Gru, the troll king, and Eastern rule of the forest to form an alliance against Nezarec. And while Gru and his trolls were defeated by Ainz, Rirarius submitted and later even became part of the Sorcerer Kingdom, working at the city's reception to inform all newcomers about the rules of the kingdom. And thanks to his ability to become invisible, he could also serve well as an informant or spy. Gru, like Gorgin, was a war troll, and they are larger and stronger than normal trolls and have immense regenerative abilities, making them very powerful in physical combat. Although trolls with long names, and by proxy every other being with a long name, are considered cowards in troll society, Gorgin knew that Ainz Ulgon was no coward, and that his perspective was not always correct. In other words, even trolls can live together with humans, and indeed the theocracy of Slain asked Jerknith if the champion, the martial lord of the arena, would be willing to fight for humanity, despite their obvious disdain for these type of life forms. And the same applies, although to a lesser degree, to ogres. They are muscular, but much less intelligent than trolls. Nevertheless, they can also live peacefully in society with others, as long as they believe someone stronger rules over them and as long as they are well fed. Because the reason ogres are perceived as man-eaters is simply because they eat men, because they think humans are easy prey, but with regular meals this is not a problem, and then their strength greatly benefited the village of Karn. Lastly, I want to talk about the most frequently shown demi-humans in the Trail of the Holy Kingdom, the Goatmen, or as they call themselves, the Bear Folk. They are a tribe of warriors who can fight vertically without any problems, meaning they can climb steep mountains or buildings thanks to their unique goat-like legs, and they are melee fighters with a natural thick, long fur that provides not only extra protection, but also makes non-magical weapons dull very quickly, which is extremely useful in large-scale battles and in longer one-on-one duels. Furthermore, they are convinced of their own strength and superiority, and have no qualms about cruelty towards humans. On the contrary, children's skulls are a new popular fashion among these beings, and the leader of the tribe that resides in the Ibelian Hills, Buzar, is very skilled at not only making even the strongest weapon dull, but also completely destroying it, leaving his enemy defenseless before him. And with that said, now it's your turn. Let me know what you think about the demi-humans and the Beastman in particular, and which one of these is your favorite, and why it has to be the Rabbit Man. And while you type, I say thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to Arder Daddy Arder, ASK, Bad Guy Ye, Bad Burrito 316, Beezer, Ben C, Brandon D, Chrissy, Crowley 0221, Sia, Crystal Prime, Dead Slime, Death is Mercy, Deathless Dragonlord, Demon Xenomorph 1987, Devin Downen, Ding Dong, Dinpap, Dragonlord Placido Saxophone, Duckwagon, Dunkler Krieger, Dystopia, Dystopia II, Enigmatic Unicorn, Ferachivan, Guy with That Head, Hector Moreno, Hoss, Huster, Jacob G, Jana B, Jason, J. Morris, Chromius, Kyle R, Lee K. Long, Legendarius, Lelouch Britannia with a Mustache, Lexus Fox, Lord Nishikian Rai, Lord Touch Me, Loverazor, Merovec, Mr. Shoes, Mr. Tweaker, Michael R, Michael Y, Nope, oh hell no, Normal Toad, O'Kill, Overlord General Gasper, Paddy Pentum, Personage, Rhinomere, Cune Caracos P, Shergox's Daddy, Shadow Lightning Wolf, Shrine Keeper, Sir Axolotl, Super Tier Magic Batista Bomb, Supreme Cheese, Staris, Ted, Texas Deer, The Orc Warboss, Rocket Smasher, T.E. Wang, Vash Hawkeye, Vegito27, Venture Fanatic, Wilhelm, Zinukai, and Zonegon. Thanks guys. Anyway, have a nice day, and I hope to see you all again soon under my next video.